Yeah, I would like for Sahara to unblock me, man. So if I can get her to unblock me, me and her sit down and talk.
Don't do it, girl.
We
Don't
can
do it.
talk.
Let me tell you
What
something.
you talking about? What you talking
Don't
about?
do it. So that time when I came over to your house and I noticed used condom, uh we don't use condoms.
Nah, and your problem with
And what
that?
about the you said that, y'all, he into polygamy. Can you believe that? This Rosetta here, honey, polygamy. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? He said and he said he cheated too in the past.
Why are you doing this, Rose? Why? Are you
It's
scoring?
Rosetta. Keep the name
Okay,
of it what it
Rosella.
is.
Why you so pissed off? Why you so angry?
And you know what? So you expected Cam? Yeah. He expected him. He got a baby on the way. He got
Nah.
a baby on the way. Just like I said, Hussein had already done prison time, child. And he was worried about my baby daddy. He got a baby on the way. But you didn't fight for me like you fought for Sahara, though.
Is somebody gonna call the paddy wagon and put a white straight jacket on this chick here?
And then what about when you told me and your business and stuff like that? Talking about a previous boyfriend was aggressive. Oh yeah. I'm here to clear all the tea. I'm clear all the tea. I'm here to clear.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
I am here to clear all the tea.
Did you Hussein smash?
Keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. Hey, what's going on, co-ed camp folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video, Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. It's all about my medical history and a medical update. And this update, I went to the ER because I went to the primary care doctor for a checkup. And he said, "Oh, your heart rate is kind of high. You need to go to the ER." So I went to the ER. They did ultrasound, X-ray, drew blood, gave me a COVID, a C test, and so everything came back good. The only thing, the reason why my heart rate went up a little bit because my allergies and sinuses, was acting up. So I went to the ENT. She gave me a steroid shot. She gave me antibiotic shot. And I feel good today. Feel better tonight. And her toe is broken.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you like, make sure you follow, make sure you do all the things. And you guys, we are like, maybe I would say close to 1,500 or over
followers on TikTok.
Yeah, so please, we're trying to get to 10,000 so we can get monetized
Come
over
on,
there.
Help a brother out.
So yeah, our TikToks combine of travel, and then sometimes I would just do stuff, and of course doing the TikTok shops and stuff like that. So if you like dresses and stuff, I be having little dresses and stuff on over there. So make sure you follow us, Instagram too, but especially TikTok. And don't forget that the podcast drops, the New Era podcast drops every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And so yeah, we just dropped one earlier today, and we had a comedian that is doing big things in the city of Birmingham. So I got a chance to sit down and talk to her. And like I posted on the community tab, I'm looking for more ladies that have impact in their community, impact with their story. If you author, you have some kind of impact with empowering women, I want to hear from you, so we can sit down and do a little warm call. And then but yeah, shoot me an email at Kourtney@thenewera.com. And and let me hear from your story. So all right, you guys, so let's get into it, honey, because we have to do our own promotion, promo, and all that stuff. Whatever. Some of y'all probably already fast forward, honey. I could have gave away $1,000, but you missed it. Now, so y'all, this reunion, honey, it was packed, child. When I tell you Rose and that wig came in, or so wig, or half a wig or something, okay. I could tell the way it was frizzing up at the top, and it was kind of smooth because she probably a natural girly, and it was just, so yeah.
Ooh, I'm light. God,
so yeah, she came ready, honey. She came ready. Y'all thought that Sahara was the one. It was Rose. So they start off with Angie, Cam, and Eddie, and Hussein, honey, because some of these folk name I forgot. I said, what's her name? what's her name? What's his name? Because early on, back in 2025, in the beginning of the year, we knew these people. But so they showed a never before seen where Cam pretty much, told Angie,
you ain't it. And I'm sorry, Angie, you ain't it, cause you still out here busting windows and crap, and I can't afford it. My insurance can't be going up like that. So
yeah,
that's what it was.
And Tom was asking her, when the last time you bust out a window? She said,
5 years ago. To me, that's too recent. I'm serious. That's too recent. Now you say like 15 years ago when you were young in high school. I said, okay, but 5 years ago, you still got some of that residue still left from busting windows out. And I don't need all that.
Why you had to do it up here, this part, like the breast? The Angel Cam was just saying, I keep asking you. That's the part that scared me, because you keep saying like, but what'd he do? Even I think there was somebody backstage that said, but what'd he do? What'd he do to deserve the window, to deserve the slashing of the tire, to deserve all those things? What'd he do? And Cam was like, that is concerning to me, because I guess, in his mind, he probably said, I don't care if the dude cheated on you, child. You ain't got to smash no windows out the car. Let me tell you something. I ain't never did that. And I done got cheated on in my first marriage. I ain't never do that, because one thing about it, I ain't got time to be going to jail, going to court, paying for nothing. So in the heat of the moment, I just keep a level head.
I'm with Cam on this one right here.
Cause and what they call cause and effect. So I ain't got time to do that.
Why the guy have to do something to get his windows bust out? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why automatically think it's the guy's fault? My mom did the same mistake today.
I think she damaging his car. So obviously she didn't cheat and then damage his car.
Well, it could be an argument or something. It's something that could have been disagreed about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how quick she go from 100 to 0 to 100. Some women, they are so quick to go from 0 to 100. You don't know what's going to trigger them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. My car got scratched up a couple of times. I didn't cheat on nobody.
Oh, you just talking about cheating. I don't think they were saying cheat, but Angie just said he shouldn't have did what he did.
What did he do?
Yeah, that's what Cam was
saying. What did he do? Did he bring you some Burger King with cheese on it? You didn't ask for cheese? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. What would make you go to that extreme?
That early. I cut you off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your mom said.
Yeah, because we were talking about what's the name at the airport, and they arrested her for put hands on her boyfriend. My mom said, "What did he do?" I said, "Why it gotta be him?"
On her boyfriend. Ooh, country. On her boyfriend. Country. Boyfriend.
You put them little glasses on, you think your IQ shot up 25.
Hey, baby, 25 was already points, shot up. Yeah. So yeah, your mom was like, well, what he do deserve? He probably cheated. He did something.
Said, why it always has to fall on the men? So sometimes women just can be just straight up crazy.
And men get abused as well.
Right.
Regardless of what they did, child, you ain't got to put your hands on. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, don't put your hands on, don't damage property.
And don't damage property, because it just and truly ain't worth it. So Eddie said that,
Huh? What I say?
Child, one you, not you. Remember, we got this other Eddie back, child. Not you, child. Not you. Please, not you.
Dang, okay.
So Tommy was asking Angie, like, well, what can you do to change, like, or have you changed or what? And Angie don't feel like she said she don't play them games no more. She ain't there. So I guess in her mind, she like, I don't know. She said maybe be a little softer. Now Eddie, not mine, said that he liked the little
hardness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So because he was like, in this age, women are, the breadwinners. I said, hold up, man, brother.
That don't sound. Let me say it. That when he said it didn't come out right. It didn't sound right. Okay, it's like you give me that lazy, I want to stay at home while you got that work vibe, But I see what he's saying. Women are out there making money. They have their own businesses. Yeah, I kind of tore that up. And they doing their own thing, man. And yeah, that is true. But man still has to be a man.
Yep. So so that's what he was saying. So, but Angie said that, because Tom was asking her as far as, some of the guys that talking to some of the guys on the couch and stuff like that. Nope. So she was like, yeah, I am talking to one. And they was like, who is? And so she was like, Camille.
Kalia.
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 Ain't no Camille. That's
Kalia. Yeah.
Kalia.
He was like, what?
Yeah,
he was backstage.
She was like, he shot his shot, and I guess, she let him shoot his shot. But Kalia in the back was like, huh? What
happened? Why y'all calling my name? What's going on? What did I do?
What she said? He was like, yeah, we talked on the phone, but it seemed like
the way she was putting it, like they was smashing and everything.
They was together. They was an item. They took it to the next level.
And Kalia was saying we went on a couple of dates and hung out, and that was it. So is Angie lying? And she really didn't lie. She just kind of spruced up the answer. You know what I'm saying?
She said she think about this man in her private time. That's big.
I don't. Yeah,
she said she think about this man in her private time.
Yeah, she did say that, but sometimes people say stuff to get under other people's skin too.
And then too, why didn't y'all make a connection on the show? That's what I want to know. Like, why do y'all dilly dally and then go through these people and then find? I take him. I ain't get a chance to know him. Like, why?
I didn't see no connection between them two at the reunion. To be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Even when they was backstage, so I don't know.
So anyway, in Rose's confession booth, child, because Rose is losing it.
She unhinged. I said she's still crying. And she's still crying. It's been like 5 months since the show ended. She's still crying.
We don't know when this reunion was.
5 months.
No, it wasn't.
They took a whole break, and when they went off the air, it was 5 months since they gonna film the reunion.
I wonder.
I guarantee you, all the episodes that came out this season, they filmed everything together.
Back to back.
Yeah, then they took a break in between.
Did anybody look different? So we know. Did anybody really look different? I mean, women can change their hair, but I guess for the most part, everybody still look different. But you said that girl Cole, you think she got a boob job? I think she got a boob job. She whisking through there. I said, honey,
she still think her looks gonna get her through life.
Wait, let me tell you something. Cole she whisking through there, but if she talking, they edited all her scenes, honey. Because she's just really just a figure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they put her up there and she ain't saying much.
The person that got first eliminated from the season, why even come to the reunion?
Is that man there?
Yeah, he was there. They showed him like for 0.5 seconds. That was it. Well, I would even come. I said I got a doctor's excuse. I'm not coming.
Right.
I'm not
because
coming.
Because you made no impact.
Nothing.
And if they talk to you in the hour show, they not gonna show you.
No.
So anyway, in the so Rose had her confession. She said she was crying. She said she was trying to get it together. She walked up to Hussein and said, talking to Hussein and said, it was supposed to be me and you. We supposed to be here together. We supposed to be covered up, booed up. We supposed to be walking in together, leaving together. So I don't understand all of that. So,
look at
go ahead, baby. Golly. I mean, I was still in this.
Okay. But you doing all that to Hussein, saying y'all supposed to come into this reunion together, right? All booed up together, correct? But you smashing Cam. You smashing Cam. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me, baby.
I don't know.
How can you tell this man we supposed to be here all booed up? We supposed to be booed up. Then you up here smashing Cam. Well, we use a condom all the time. Come on.
She said, she didn't say all the time.
Well, when they smashed, they said they use a condom.
So Tay was trying to encourage him, like, girl, bam, 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 get it together. Bam, bam, bam. Basically, girl, man up, get it together, girl. Get yourself together. If a man don't want to be with you or he did all of that, then baby, boss up. Like, you're supposed to be here saying, I'm still the SHIT, honey. I'm still that girl. I'm still, and stop being so, you're supposed to be with me. Oh my God, I agree.
Yeah.
I'll cry behind closed doors. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah, the reason why I think she was crying over Hussein like that, because I think when they was at their resort and they was sharing their room together, I think they smashed in. So I think she smashed Hussein. And I'm just speculating now. I think she smashed Hussein during the season. Then she turned around and smashed Cam after the season. So it makes a big mess. That's all I'm saying. It's just messy, messy, messy.
Y'all be acting like ain't no other people out there. Y'all act like y'all is on an island by yourself and there is no other option.
She's in love with Hussein.
Y'all act like y'all didn't go to work. Y'all act like what what is that? Like Love is Blind. Love is Blind people, they just be in that cocoon. It's just them people. But y'all act like y'all didn't have no social life. Like these was the only people ever in Philly.
She said she came on this show to find love.
Baby, she was gonna make look. I mean, she was gonna make it. So in the next one, they got Hussein, Rose, Angie, and Cam. Honey, these the same rotating people. So they were showing clips of Hussein, showing clips of all of them, during the season. But the part where Hussein was crying, saying that he was in a group home before he was adopted, or what it was. I think he was in some kind of group home. Why they showing this girl that had all this smoke for Hussein?
Because she still has love Hussein.
And what Hussein? He cried.
Oh, yeah.
He cried right up, put his head down.
Yeah, she still got love for this man, but it's kind of crazy. You still rubbing this man, trying to console this man, but you smashed this board over here on the couch right across from you.
Across the street.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I get Rose credit for one thing, for her to be all Hussein, and Cam was on the couch across from her, and you smashed him. She didn't lead on that she smashed for Cam. I didn't know that towards the end.
Hussein looked shocked too.
Yeah, he was shocked. But go ahead, when you get to that part.
So Rose said that, as Tom was asking, how everybody doing, she said she's very emotional. Her emotions are all over the place. And she sensed some tension. I was like, girl, is the tension come from you? I didn't. So she said she sensed some tension from Hussein. Tommy said, well, do you feel like, what did I write, child, honey? Rose was just, I don't even know what I wrote. Tommy said, do you feel like it should have came out, as far as the baby daddy thing, like it should have came out earlier. And so she was saying that nobody never asked. Rose said that he should have, came to me and said, hey, I heard you told me about your child's father, but you should have came to me and said, listen, this is a problem with me, and I don't think I'm going to be able to continue with the process but she felt blindsided when she heard from a third party that, hey, they ain't gonna be able to do this. So she said that to be honest, in all fairness, she feels like it was on both parts. She didn't say it and they didn't ask. And I do agree with that. They should have asked. And, I know they were saying it was a fast process. I don't give a dang how fast we moving, child. I want to know about your previous relationships and maybe they thought the previous relationship was the child's father. I don't know. But I want to know about, okay, well, what about your child? Have you ever been married? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
Well, to me, those are the basic questions you need to be asking. Oh, you got a child. Where's the father? You know what I'm saying? Personally, that's what I would have done on the first date. You know what I'm saying? And then on, like I said, it goes both ways. Now she should have kind of volunteered the information, but so yeah, I'm with you on that. It's like I blame both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And me personally, like I told you earlier before we came on air, is that I think Hussein smashed. He needed a way out. He needed to find an excuse to kind of kick her to the curb. And when that was dropped in his lap by the baby mom or baby dad being in jail, he used that opportunity to leave the relationship. He said, "Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. You just dropped the bomb, that situation on me right in front of my family. You should come on." To me, that was a warrant for him to kick her to the curb.
Right.
I think he was trying to find an excuse to kick her to the curb. That's just my personal opinion.
That's a good point because I was with Rose. Like I was like, oh, she's so cute. I like, she seems poised. I liked all this stuff. But this Rosetta is a little tornado, honey. When she getting her emotions up, feeling Rosetta.
She's really emotional, yeah.
Rosetta. Oh yeah, she is coming like a hurricane. So Tommy, Rose said that she felt like that, Hussein robbed her of her happy ending. I was like, girl, what? Was y'all finna get married? Like this once upon a time? I don't understand. Because was she expecting to, we all can say, hey, I'm going on Ready to Love to find my whatever. But if you look at Married at First Sight and all this other stuff, child, this stuff. Yeah, it may happen, it may not happen. So I just don't understand that you would put all this trust in. Oh, he robbed her of her habit. What you thought you were just gonna fake it? Okay, let's just fake it. That part I don't get.
I get it. I understand it. You gave this person your body, and y'all thought, "Oh, I slept with him, and that means we're gonna be together for forever." And she misjudged it. She did, and Cam, his friends say he liked having sex a lot. And his friends did say that when they was together at that restaurant. And and so you go to the resort, y'all share rooms together. Of course, now all of a sudden you leave the room, you all emotional and crying and this and that, so yeah. He said, man, I need to find a way out of this because she's too much of a she's too clingy for me, man. I gotta find a way out. I smashed and she's still trying to cling on to me. And hold on, baby. I do like I do my mom. Shh. And let me finish.
You won't ever push me.
I leave. And so
I wasn't finna say that.
I saw your mouth open.
It don't matter.
Your mouth was open.
How many times?
Your mouth was open. Your mouth was open. Your mouth was open, like you might say.
I do not care. I do not care. So just because my mouth was open, I wasn't interrupting you.
You was about to.
No, I wasn't. I was waiting.
Why your mouth open?
Because I wait till you stop, dude. Let's continue. I run this.
Open, catching flies for your mouth.
It don't matter.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, so yeah, I think
it up.
That's what happened. I think he trying to find a way out. Go ahead.
And this is why I like to have a man on the show. You know what I'm saying? Even though he just so happened to be my husband, because he gives a man perspective. Because I don't think I would have saw Hussein as just trying to find a way out. Now I do know that when some women, and this is why they say, and y'all can agree or disagree, but this is why they say that women just can't sleep around. Some women, now some behavior, some of them be just like a dude, honey. They have a lot of masculine energy to where they can sleep with you and feel nothing.
Right.
But some women cannot sleep around because they get emotionally attached. You know what I'm saying? It goes deeper than just sex. For men, some men, it's just sex. And cut it off and they keep it moving, try act like they not even know you no more.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. So if they were intimate, then that's what happened, which is, child, that's why when I was singing, child, I wasn't trying to be intimate on anybody because I knew, honey, I was going to get emotionally attached. And so in there, because Tom was like, so he robbed you of your happy ending. But it wasn't him. It was the friends that asked the question that you responded to. And so she said, but he didn't fight for me like Cam fought for Sahara. I said, did he really? He fought behind the scenes maybe, but it didn't seem like Sahara was the number one. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that part. So Angie said, as far as, no, that's when Rose was talking about. So he up here talking about prison, my baby dad in prison and stuff like that. Tell them that you was in prison, you was incarcerated. He go, Angie, tell me, you was booked. I said, Angie will be the person that you just don't want to take nowhere with you because she's an instigator.
And she'll get you in a fight. You gonna let her talk to you like that?
Right.
So yeah, that would be Angie. But anyway, that when she said that, I said, okay, Rose is scorned right now. She's mad, she's pissed off. So she gonna attack, she gonna throw low blows, whatever it takes to get at Duncan Hussein. And Hussein said, no, man, something happened at college. They didn't book me, they didn't arrest me, the police was just called. And Rose took that and said the man was put in jail. See, a woman like that exaggerates a story, she would get you locked up for real, man. So go ahead.
No, go ahead, baby.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
The thing too is that some people you don't deal with on mad day, like me. Okay, I hold a lot of folks' secrets, yeah. I would never go on mad day and social media. What you gonna say? That's different.
Well, that's different, yeah, because when you tell secrets, you telling truth, you telling facts, okay? What Rose did, she exaggerated the story.
But it's two sides to every story. How we know that she really? How we know Hussein ain't lying about it?
He could be.
That's what I'm saying.
He could be.
He was like, no, because when she said it, he was like, I can't believe you. You know what I'm saying? And his facial expression. So he could have cleaned it up in that moment because he don't want nobody to know. But I don't. The
only reason why I kind of believe Hussein is because Rose is pissed right now and she won't pay back. And that's why I think she slept with Cam to pay Hussein back. Go ahead.
The thing too, yeah, on Mad Day, then some people just spill it all and tell it all. But the thing is too, is that, you know, Hussein said this is why men don't share. Because when women get mad, this is what they do.
They get real emotional. They do.
And I want to say, dude,
men
we do the same thing. People, you could say people in general. You know what I'm saying?
I said, yeah, man, she made me mad. I hear trying to dog me out. Her funky self. I'm sleeping with like 500 guys. Her stuff so wore out. You can say hello and it be echoing for the whole day.
That's what you said.
Oh, I have seen guys just go in on a woman because they know their secrets, man. And when they get mad or they break up, hey, everything's on the table then.
Yeah, I felt like that was real. That was real wrong for Rose. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you something in private, it stays in private. I don't care how mad you get. But if I tell you something in private and you get mad and you lash out, I'm done with you. You ain't got to worry about me telling you anything else.
But I think Rose got beside herself. I think she got cocky. I think that she really and truly thought, because remember, she thought she had it locked in on Cam because she was like, oh, me and Cam talk about stuff that he ain't told nobody. How do you know? You know what I'm saying? And maybe, I'm just saying maybe, I'm just being the devil's advocate, as people say. Maybe Hussein was feeding her stuff. That was probably true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe she took that part to another space, but maybe he was telling her stuff true because what? You want to win a woman's trust. You want to, okay, so you can have sex with them, you know what I'm saying? Tell them your intimate stuff so that you can be intimate with them. Bam. Clack it. Problem solved. So let's move on to Kalia, True, which I forgot about these people, and Naim. I think that was his name, honey. So Tama was asking them about the Google number, child. She said that I didn't say it was a Google number. I was like, well, I don't think she said that. She never said it was a Google number on.
That's why. See, this is why you don't break up the season like this. Cause now I forget. Cause at first I thought she said, yeah, I don't give anybody my number, so I give you the Google number first, because they were sitting there at the table. So, but I can't really recall. I'm not definitely sure about that. I think that's what she told him. Yeah. That's why he was so upset. Yeah. That's why he kept saying the green bubbles, because you gave me a Google number. And, and she said, well, I don't know you like that to give you my real number. I think you're right, so baby. I gave you the Google number until I get to know you better.
I think you're right. And so she said that on them folks' couch, child, that they done rented from Rental Center, honey, and sat up there and said, nope, I gave you my real number. And he said, you said something about it was a business number. She said, nope, that is my real number. You keep saying something about a green dot. I don't know what you talking about, but her name supposed to be true, ain't it?
Yeah, I think she lied.
She's full of lies. Yeah. And then she comes at Kalia was talking about the age. He was like, you never shared your age. She said, yes, I did. I said, child, no, we didn't, honey. You sat there and tap dance, honey, like Michael Jackson, not to get this man your age.
Michael Jackson don't tap dance.
And then at the end, you said, well, why you just ask? The man did ask. He tap danced around it.
Yeah, and the only reason why she gave her real age, because he kind of pressed her on it at the when he told her she was not ready to love. And that's when she gave her the real age. But he did ask her age, and she said, well, I'm in my mid, somewhere in the 30s. So she never gave a precise age. So Khalil, like, man, what you trying to hide? We here on this show trying to get to know one another.
No, she said, you here to clock my womb because you trying to see if I'm childbearing.
And Khalil made a good comeback with that. He said, well, I need somebody that's going to be on the same timeline I'm on. Now, I don't want to have kids right now. Some women want to have kids in a year or two, and I'm not with that right now. So he did come to me personally. I think he came the right way with it.
I think, because what Tay said, Kalia, you want to have a kid later in life.
Actually, Khalil Kahal. Yeah, Khalil Kahal because of that. You remember that?
Well, I think she did. Remember? I think she did because
I think he Kahal because he said, well, we can just be friends.
But yeah, so anyway, the kids think, girl, you come on here, child. True, baby, bye. Bye, child. Just full of lies.
Right? No, she's truth.
To lies. So anyway, they played a game. I don't know if they ever played these games before, but who said that? I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I don't like you. They wasting time. But after they got rolling, that's okay. I can get into this.
So who said that? And somebody said that, Cam looked like a Ninja Turtle, child. Which one?
Deliego, something like that. But anyway,
and it was Kiara.
Yeah,
and she was so tickled.
I said, yeah, he do like a Ninja Turtle, man. He do.
I'm sorry, Kim.
He do.
And this was like in their confessions and stuff like that. So it was, I guess.
But that wasn't the worst one for me. That wasn't the worst one for me.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
About the love handles. Who said that? Ooh, a good old love handle, honey. It's like food for your soul, child.
I love one with a little stretch marks and little hand. You want an out of shape woman. And to find out who said that,
Jay,
and he got what he wanted. And you can tell she was embarrassed too. She was embarrassed. Yeah,
baby, them arms. I think they stayed there the whole night, because y'all listen to see mine.
She's a cute woman.
She is cute. Yeah. I mean, come on, ain't nothing wrong with little.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
To describe it in that sense. Now, if he would have said, I want a woman with a meat on the bones that got some hips and, you know what I'm saying? You know, got a little whatever. So, but the way he stretch my fupa, a little love handles, and I was like, he went too far with that. Yeah. He went too far. And so, you know, of course, that probably the wording would mess with a woman's,
self-confidence. Yeah, because like I said, when he said all that, and to come to and to find out it was Jay saying that, her man saying that, my man. Yeah, that was embarrassing to her. Yeah, cause and Jay, he was eating up to. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. He was back there. Yeah, and Paul, what's her name? Kiara, like.
And he was like, yum. Yeah. So, because everybody like what they like, you know what I'm saying? But ain't
don't worry about Kiara, she took a video of me the other day. She took a video of me today driving. And I saw myself. I want to do the same thing. My God.
How you want to do it?
I was like, ooh, I gotta lose weight. I got to lose weight. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, her body is crazy. It's like a work of art. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at her body, I just like it. Yeah. He was talking about Kalia was talking about Deanna. Yeah. But then at the end, child, y'all didn't have nothing to come. So let's see. But it seemed like they was all hooked up on that couch. That white wig is diabolical. I'm just saying, but folks can wear whatever they choose to wear, but it just don't go with her skin tone at all. Child, look like my shirt. So somebody slapping people. Oh yeah, slashing people ties, stabbing them with a fork, all that stuff.
I was like, how can you get a bowling ball and throw it? Some bowling balls can be pretty heavy.
Oh yeah.
And barely missed the man.
And it's that little bitty girl. She about the littlest one there with the Rocky. You have to remember these folks' names because what production for the whole season.
Yeah, I said, dang, she sounded like a Rocky.
And then, I'm fear for Sahara. We already know that was Fritz. Yeah, and he really said that after all that stuff went down with them. So now let's move on to Fritz, Sahara, Cisco, and Coley. I think that was a girl name. If I said it wrong, I do apologize because they didn't really make no mentions of her. She was sitting there on the couch.
You talking about the woman in the mist?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw her, but she walked off stage. It was like, what is that movie in the wind? What is
Going in the Wind?
That's the way she was in that little dress because she was like
Going with the Wind. Yeah.
So they showed clips of Fritz and all his shenanigans and stuff like that. And so he said that no, he don't participate in the pilot. Sahara said that she felt Fritz was more of a copy and paste. He would copy a message and paste him a good morning, good night, and all that stuff. She said so he never really changed the format. Fritz said that, as far as the situation with him trying to get Sahara off the show and all that, stuff, he was like, it wasn't that deep. Like, the part where he came on just for fun, and Tom was like, this is a real show. Like, we're not just here for fun.
Well, I think a lot of people took offense to that because some people, well, most of the people there did come there to find a partner, right?
Rose.
Yeah, and for you to come on the show and say, oh, I'm just doing it to waste time and have fun. Hey, that's a slap in the face to Tommy now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just not your little weekend hobby. You got to take this stuff serious. And that tells me Fritz was never he was never serious about this stuff.
But it ended up working in his favor.
Because he got with naked woman.
So Cam, the part where they were saying Cam stood up for, Sahara and stuff like that. And he said, yeah, because that was one of my connections. Oh, he said I wanted her to stay. And then what? Shanice jumped in. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly because,
before you go any further with that, when she jumps in, y'all gonna see why she jumped in after you go through what you gotta say, Cause I'm saying, well, she going real hard at Cam for some strange reason. It didn't make sense to me at first. You know what I'm saying? Then after, we find out the big secret. Oh, now it makes so much sense now. But go ahead.
So Shanice was saying, that's a lie. I don't like for people to be fake and stuff like that. You text me and you ask me who should you pick. And he was like, and so Cam really and truly wasn't saying nothing, honey, because she was jumping down the throat, honey, and the umbilical cord and all that stuff, honey. She was just going in. And you didn't say that Sahara was one of your top picks. And so he was like, I think he was just basically saying that was a while back. Mm-hmm. She said, you was on your soapbox, so let me get on mine. I don't like being fake. Stop being fake and all that stuff, whatever. And you even text me and asked me, could you go on vacation with me and be my boy toy? And he was like, that was just like a joke and stuff like that. She said, did you put a ha behind it? Was it an LOL? Was it a laughing emoji?
I'll be honest with you about that. Sometimes when you joke, you don't have to put the laughing emoji behind it. You know what I'm saying? If you've been sarcastic, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I pick and joke at you. I'm not going to put LOL all the time. I'm not. I can just be, what?
Well,
I'm just saying, so I'm showing Cam a little grace on that one. But I just think she had an angle to say all that towards Cam because she was trying to impress her new man, Fritz. So yeah, because Fritz, see what it is, Cam came at Fritz, so she was trying to do payback for Fritz going after Cam. Yeah, that's just my personal opinion.
And absolutely right. She was like, "Baby, I got this because I got some tea on him, so I say all of this. So I'm gonna get you back for him trying to go after you, and y'all. I guess because Sahara." I guess it was more.
That's how he got kicked off the show.
That's how he got kicked off the show. Yeah. So she was like, I got this. So she was just saying, so she exposed Cam and all that stuff, whatever. And so she was like, no, you was serious. You want to be my boy toy. Do I think that he was serious? I don't know. Because Cam need to put on a wig at this point, child, because his name is in all of the mess just like a woman.
You know what? I know at the beginning of this season, I never thought Cam would be in the middle of all this mess. You know what I'm saying? He was the last person I thought was going to be Missy Boots. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
But Shanice was saying that her and Fritz are dating. And he said, this is my woman. I said, I'm glad because it seemed like she was like, but when he said, this is my woman, I said, okay, good. He claimed her back. And so she said, it feels good for a man, to get up every morning and a man pray for you. Something like that. Text you, pray, something like that or whatever. So, I don't think they was talking in the beginning, but I really didn't see that.
They was talking because, I remember they was falling in the pool together and stuff like that. So,
yeah. But I don't know if I would have saw it being serious. But if Fritz didn't look like he a serious type of person, but he could be with her. You know what I'm saying?
We'll find out.
But anyway, so backstage, Sahara asking Cam, so what is it like? What is this like and stuff like?
I don't care what y'all say. This is my personal opinion. Sahara is my favorite. I don't care what y'all say. I like her personality. She to me she's entertaining. That's it. I like Sahara. But go ahead.
But Cam was trying to clear it up and say no. That was when I asked her who should I choose. That was back when me and you was on the outs and you was going another way. I was like, which way? Where's she going? Who was she going with? Because I don't know. And then he also was saying too about the boy tour thing. I was just playing with her and stuff. So,
damn. I said, dang, my boy Cam.
Wait. So Cam said, I got stuff too. How about that time she texted me and said that she wanted to F me?
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Like,
and that's what Sahara said. Let me see it. Let me see that text. So I don't know if he showed the text.
Yeah, she said, now there was a receipts. Let's see the receipts.
Yeah. So
and here come spiraling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She could have waited 5 more minutes so we can get the receipts from what's the old girl name?
Sahara. Shanice.
Shanice, yeah, but here comes Angie.
My effing name out your heaven.
Anywho, yeah, Angie walks in there.
That's what she said.
I know.
What you said? What you in who me for?
Because I'm trying to set this
That's
story
what
up.
she was doing. Like Gina on Mario. Remember that time?
Yeah.
She was doped up.
Gina was drunk.
No, she was.
Doped up with the dentist. Yeah. Same thing.
Go ahead.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm like Cam. What did I do? What did I say? You know what I'm saying?
Just keep my name out your effing
Come on, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who said what. Even Sahara was kind of caught off guard with that. So,
So Sahara went and got her and said, "Listen, girl, go talk to him." So because she told her that Rose told her, Cam told Rose, and Rose told her that Cam said, "Oh, that he said she said."
So she was too aggressive with her last boyfriend.
Yeah, and that's what turned him off, and that's why he want to be there.
And I said, Rose, like you said, she coming in like a hurricane. She trying to destroy everybody. She's a scorned woman. I'm saying, okay, if she's so scorned, why is she smashing Cam? Oh, go ahead.
When a woman's fed up.
I hear you.
So anyway, Angie went and talked to Cam, like Sahara said, and Cam was like, "That's not true. I wouldn't tell your business to nobody. That's not true." And so she's like, "Okay." I look at this point. I believe Angie would do what Angie would do. The way she came at Cam and said, "Keep my name."
Oh, she still got that bite. She still got that dog in her.
Baby, it may not be a wonder.
Yeah,
but it may be a slash of a tie.
Yeah, she still got that dog in her, man. When she came in hot like that, she's still spicy and hot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Angie, you can't go by what Rose was saying. Rose right now, she is so mad. She's gonna try to kind of fluff up these stories now. She's gonna exaggerate these stories. That's the word I was looking for. And like she did with Hussein in the jail thing. So because what she was saying, she had just gave me this image like Hussein was locked down for like 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was incarcerated, you was in jail. Dang, Hussein, what you do? But like I said, Hussein could have been lying too. So I don't know.
At this point, it's called the Cam Show.
Yeah,
he ain't taking no breaks. I don't think he sat backstage maybe except for one time, but he been on them couches the whole time.
That's what happened that's what happens when you have 3 or 4 women you're trying to date. You know what I'm saying? Because reunion time comes around, you're gonna be sending them attention. So
Sahara, Cam, Rose, and Angie all sitting together because they showing clips of they thruple this season. And so Tommy was asking Sahara, well, we saw that y'all ended, or where are you now? She said afterwards, after they ended, me and Cam agreed to kind of work on it and stuff like that. But
Cam never reached out.
And then she said, I probably got a good morning text, and that was it.
And Cam said, I sent you texts before, you know what I'm saying? I
blocked you.
Oh, so how can y'all get a reply
Don't
back
worry about that.
about if you block me? Why you block me? I said Uncle Tom. So nephew Tommy asked her. Yeah, I'm tired, man.
Okay, we gotta keep going. We almost there.
Nephew Tommy asked her, why you block?
Say Tommy.
I don't know.
He ain't on the show. Don't nobody call him nephew on here.
They did call Unc, so that's why I got it from. Somebody called Uncle Tommy on the show. But anyway, Tommy asked Sahara why you blocked him, and she said because he was giving these one word answers and whatnot. I can tell he wasn't serious.
Right. Somebody do that. Good morning. You say good morning.
You don't hear from the rest of the day. So she decided to go ahead and block him.
So anyway. They were saying, hey, you gonna take him off the block list, you gonna unblock him, everybody cheering for him to unblock him, which I wouldn't have tried, because what was gonna change?
Well, who said she's gonna unblock him? She probably said at the time and just get them
But my
off her
thing
back.
is, why in the heck y'all telling me to unblock this man when I blocked him for a reason? Number one, and the fact that if this man wanted me, then he would do anything to get. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't believe that. So Cam ain't
I know. I'm gonna be honest with you about Cam and Sahara. I'm with you. I think Cam used Sahara as a backup plan. Even after the season, I still think he was using her as a backup plan because apparently he's smashing Rose. And if the things from him and Rose fall apart, he can always call on Sahara. And Sahara kind of peeped that, so that's why she blocked him.
Yep. And Rose said, don't unblock him, honey. In fact, you better be careful. Let me tell you something. He also, we talk about Fritz and polygamy. He is also into polygamy. And so they were like, say, wait, everybody like, what?
That's why.
And he a cheater.
Rosetta. Hold on, baby. Rose is like, come on. I understand you mad and pissed off, but don't go overboard with the stories, okay? Then Ken has to come back and say, no, I'm not into poly. Basically, like Tommy said, Cam likes an open relationship, okay? Open relationship and poly are two different things, okay? Poly is when you have two women and you're under the same roof.
They don't have to be two, dude.
Oh, yeah, it could be more than two. I'm just saying. Open relationship say, hey, I'm with you, but I got other female friends out there I'm messing around with too, so I'm just gonna make sure you good with it. That's all he was saying. But Rose, he poly, y'all. He poly. I said, come on, Rose. I know you mad the world, man. Come on.
And she also said that, hold up, there's more. Rosetta. This is Rosetta because Rose was cute.
Rose been long. She was long gone. Episode 10.
But Rosetta, Chardonnay. So she said that she visited his home one time and she seen a used condom. And did she say what? We didn't use a condom.
No, I thought she said they didn't use a condom.
That's what I wrote. How she gonna see a used condom and she said we don't use condoms?
No. So y'all smashing raw? He smashing raw? And they showed the backstage with Hussein like, what?
He didn't look that devastated.
No, he was probably saying to himself, that's why I cut you loose. That is the reason why I cut you loose. I dodged the bullet. That's probably what he was really saying. But he had to make it look like he was surprised though.
And she said, and she asked him, so who you seeing? And when are you expecting? Did she say that? When you expecting or what you expecting or something like that?
Are you expecting? Everybody said, ooh. And Tommy playing so coy. What you mean by that? Expecting what? A job? A new interview? No, Tommy. They try to figure out does he have a baby on the way?
Now listen. So do you really think that? I mean, they did kind of cut that ending part because so do you think that it was more to maybe her and Rose, maybe him and Rosetta, because that's what I'm gonna call her, didn't have sex? Maybe she seen a used condom of his house, but maybe they wasn't.
No, she said when they had sex, they didn't use condoms. We didn't use condoms. Why would she say that? If you saying we don't use condoms, I'm going to insinuate that y'all was having sex. And to me, I think it was that scorn sex because Hussein kicked it to the curb. And I'm going to get him back. I'm going to have sex with Cam. Cam, help me pay Hussein back. Smash, smash, smash. Yeah, but it's a hot mess.
It was a little gnat or something. I really get my hands. So, I
see little guts too.
Anyway, so on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Now, I want to go live. Y'all let me know. I want to go live because I want to hear from y'all. I like the little fingers in the comments, but there's a lot of y'all that don't comment, give your opinion. So I want to hear what y'all got to say because this right here it kind of blew me. It threw me for a loop, Chad. I wasn't expecting all of this. I ain't know Rosetta had it in her like that, honey. So I don't know if y'all want to go now Saturday night. I know y'all getting y'all groove on and stuff, but Sunday night, Monday night, up until y'all let me know when y'all want to go live and talk about this. So drop down in the comments. On that note, that's all. On that note, that's all I got. We do, just in case you don't know what we do. I do Hard and Hustle Houston by myself. That's a really good show if you're not watching. It's probably about to go on. I think they got 2 more episodes. And then I do Love and Marriage Huntsville. We do Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I do. Well, you can do a Love and Marriage Huntsville by yourself. Nah,
baby.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Hey, it'll be a ghost up here doing that. Mean nobody will be here. So that's all we got. But on
I
that
gotta
note,
say my Angie for Bella Collectors. That's what I gotta say my Angie for. The number one show in the world.
On that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I'll put God first.
Juices.
Hey!